And we're back. Hello everyone and welcome back to Metaphor Refantazio. So last time we finished the Charadrius as a dungeon. We got through a huge chunk of story, and now we're just counting down the days until the soiree begins. Right now we have one more week, so I just have to level myself up until the soiree starts. And now I think I'm probably gonna level up my imagination first. You're the one from the exhibition. Why would you do such a thing, as if you sought to denounce sanctism itself? I take it you're upset. No, I only have a tale I'd like you to hear. My intent is not to criticize. It is a thought-provoking folk tale I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the exhibition, I was reminded of it. We reminded you of a folk tale? I have to admit, I am curious. If I listen to his story, I might hone my imagination. Should we listen to what he has to say? Yeah, sure. Thanks. Let's move to the back of the church.
A long time ago.
Once upon a time, in a faraway village, there lived an old woman with a talent for making remedies, said to cure any illness. But the people of the village despised her medicines, which had a deeply unpleasant taste. It also had a terrible side effect. It caused horrible pain, as though the entire body was being stabbed. Some even told her I would rather die than endure such a fate. Still, they could not deny its effectiveness, and though they were reluctant, they sought her medicines when necessary. One day, a man came to the village. The man said, I can make better medicines than the old woman's poison, and from his pocket he pulled a vial of sweet-smelling liquid.
Then?
The sick man, who had been taking the woman's medicine, always looked ill. He eyed the vial, but after he drank it, his eyes widened in surprise. It tastes like sweet fruit, he said, and suddenly the pain and suffering of his maladies vanished.
That too.
The people were stunned by the medicine's effectiveness. The villagers begged the man for all the medicine he had. It was not cheap, but they offered the man what money and crops they could. They grew furious with the old woman as well. How dare you deceive us with poison disguised as medicine? The woman looked as though she might deny the accusation, but then silently continued making her draughts. However, the people no longer were interested in her medicine. They shouted abuses at her, calling her a fraud, and eventually they drove her out of the village. Oh, is it that time already? I've gone for too long. Though I'd be happy to continue the tale another time.
All good.
Yeah, it was just getting interesting.
Now then.
Let's go.
Imagination. Why, that's...
Nice.
Well then.
What do we got for followers? Brigida. Tolerance and eloquence.
I'm just
Hey, listen.
incredulous.
Hey, Hulkenberg.
We need to go.
Wonderful.
All right then.
Gone clammy. What am I gonna do? Grand, innit?
Oh, the Mustari.
You there.
Do you know what lies beyond these waters? The island, the homeland of the Mustari. As someone born far from its shores, I've always longed for it. In truth, I do not know. I can only yearn for it from the outside. When we are on the mainland, we are nothing but pagans. Do you understand what I mean? If you're interested, I will speak. Understanding different cultures and point of views might raise my tolerance. Want to spend some time? Then it's decided. Shall we go somewhere else? Pagan, of course. We did not choose that name willingly. Our religion is simply not the one the state endorses. The Sanctus Church and other tribes are painfully closed-minded. They reject us and wish only that we would disappear from their country. You don't have a very good impression of other tribes, do you?
You see,
Is the feeling not mutual? People of any tribe project cultures different from their own. It is not only a matter of religion, each tribe has its own unique customs, don't they? And to members of other tribes, those customs are incomprehensible and off-putting.
If so,
I think people can come to an understanding. Such understanding is only possible when one's knowledge is deeper than the surface. For example, are you aware of the Ujiv custom of cremation? The Ujiv burn the bodies of their dead to keep the fragments of the bones that remain in an urn. I did know about that, actually, because I've spent time with Haisme. For people like the Sanctists, for whom burial is the norm, and even for us Mustari, the true meaning of such a ritual is impossible to grasp.
which is why.
For the Mustari, rather than cremation, we have only our religion, and when others could not comprehend that, we become pagan. As long as the state religion exists, we will never be accepted. Our teachings, culture, our dignity, none of it. In one sense, that is the island's reason for existing. This country is full of those who would reject our being. And so, in order to remain steadfast and protect our faith, we need the island to act as our support.
all right.
Interesting.
Goodbye.
You were not cruel to me like the others.
Time marches on, and
The age of the new king draws near.
Well then,
Who dat? Oh, Barton.
oi there,
Right?
oi there.
Barton, Maria.
well met, eh? Wonderful.
All right then.
Let's see. I haven't done eloquence. I think I'm gonna make a speech.
Oi, oi.
Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to
Right
check
then.
out the arena and see what I can do there. Hey guys,
Hail,
welcome to the Coliseum. Sorry, but the awful weather, with the weather like this, we can't run any fights. Normally we hold the ranked league. If you win in a fight against a strong opponent, you'll get valuable items. But damn weather, terrible for business. Oh man. Alright.
All right then.
Let's go to... Let's go make a speech
Let's go.
at the bazaar.
Awful weather.
Ooh,
Now what am I to do?
I can debate with
In
Milo.
such an exquisite world.
Pardon me. My dream is a beautiful country led by a beautiful king.
I see.
I see. So that's what they're basing their campaign on. Why don't we debate that candidate? If we can lower other candidates' support, you might be able to win Lewis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills. If you can put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Yeah, sure. Alright, Milo.
It's you.
You're that Elda who offered up the Sanctoris, a bloody end to a holy woman. Classic. I've heard you've been parading around trying to be a people pleaser, but where's the beauty in that? Shall I let you join my retinue so you can see the world through true beauty? Allow me to give you a crash course.
Just imagine it.
Everyone, listen not to empty words or ideas, but to what your eyes have been telling you. Beauty is this world's most precious commodity. Even the mightiest soldiers and politicians bow in the presence of true beauty. Shouldn't it follow that the most beautiful amongst us should be displayed on the throne?
Such an exquisite world.
Once I am king, I will expel all the unattractive and repugnant. I will create a radiant nation of only beautiful things. Oh, I love you, Lord Milo. What is this narcissist on about? Milo's playing to his diehard followers.
Hang on a second.
You waste everybody's time by failing to discuss any real policies. My policy is to exile all who fail to meet my standards. Vagrants, for instance, shall be banished from sight. That's not bad. The city's vagrancy problem is out of control. I can't believe I just lost in a fucking debate against Milo. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Gallica.
Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Whatever. If I'd been able to choose more than one fucking dialogue option. The fact that you can only choose one during those debates is kind of stupid.
Right. Hmm?
Yeah, I guess I'll go see Brigida. I actually haven't gone into the Igniter shop.
Welcome.
Oh, wonderful.
You have my thanks.
Marvelous. Excuse me.
Now then.
Very good. Alright.
Just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed.
Sorry.
Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So just go home. Come inside.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. Did she run away? That would have been preferable to the truth. She was taken. I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her. They left behind a letter. Those who spread magic shall face the wrath of God. It's hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a large organization.
those people.
Anti-Igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I started caring about anything, I lost it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of the way. For how long must I live in an ugly world? If only I disappeared instead. Oh, Brigida. Tears or not, I can sense pain and frustration.
What?
A book? I told Brigida about the fantasy world in my book, trying to give her some glimmer of hope. People will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
This world.
The only equality is that we all eventually die. The path to that point is different, meaning everyone has to fight through their own difficulties. That's not true. You're an Elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light through all of that? I can't see that light, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision.
I can
Rita.
ask him to stay. Could I? In any case,
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for future shifts as well. I'll still keep visiting.
why?
Why? She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. Man. Brigitte.
Time marches on, and
The age of the new king draws nearer. Sad face.
Well then.
Ooh, Barden. Maria. Yeah, let's go see Barden. Barden,
You've come.
you're here. I've got something I want to show you.
I am gladdened.
Great, come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all of the entrances. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanted to do us harm. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
Now I can focus on other things, on the far more insidious threat. Like the people opposing you? Something like that. And they're fairly powerful too, unfortunately. When one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be tough.
This is...
What the hell are you doing, Barden?
Huh?
Sir Gastro, what brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special tax plan of yours. That plan was necessary to build the barriers you see before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need of such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause.
What?
Where did you hear about that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. That's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Gastro.
What did you say?
You'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way. Bro. Don't you dare try to abuse a child in front of Barden. My man will break your limbs. My man is built like a truck. He will pick you up and snap you like a Kit Kat. How dare he push a little boy? You alright? There. You're not hurt. Come on, let's go home. Mom, the scary armor man is talking.
What?
What? No, you don't have to be scared. He ran away. Am I really that scary? No, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's machinations. I've got to keep my guard up.
But then...
And I must prove to Gastro that injustice will not be happening on my watch. Just try not to let things escalate too much. If I was worried about that, I'd never have been a good captain. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess he was a clergyman I thought would do well in the position. 'Cause I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's only interested in controlling the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a good judge of character. First Joanna and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
if so then,
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. Are you sure about this?
oh, what?
What's anything to unmoor the nerves about? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up this town.
You hear me?
Don't you see that I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. Aren't you worried you might be overdoing it?
That sort of
Not
thing
at all.
is.
Threats still linger about the town, and I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. Pardon.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
Oh, God. Please don't get carried away.
So long.
No time like the present. I'll have to take my leave. Pardon. Don't do anything reckless.
Right.
The guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax anymore. I thought if we left things to Barton, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Oh, shit. Barton is getting too carried away.
Right?
The truth is,
Nobody that'll level up right away? Ooh, Alonzo. Do I need higher tolerance? How are you doing? You okay? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Just... Yeah, please leave me be. Shit. I need higher tolerance.
the truth is,
What about Heismay? Dang, Heismay, you never go to explore the town? He's always in the Gauntlet Runner. Katarina? Oh. Tolerance. Okay, what's my tolerance at right now? 2. So I need rank 3. Tolerance is the hands with the heart. Got it.
All right then.
I just gotta find... There.
Go.
Whoa. Hold on. Look at that fucking view. Holy shit. I don't think I've said it before, but this game is beautiful. I feel like I need to say that. It is. I mean, kind of feels obvious at this point, considering how much experience Atlas has in making games now.
You there.
So we meet again. If you have time, would you like to speak?
What do you think?
Will you listen to her? Want to spend some time?
Let us talk.
Let us talk about something closer to home, which is to say, the tournament. It turns out that the chief of the island we discussed before is participating as well. I am not of the island, so I do not know why he's here, but I suspect he will not find much success. There are few on the mainland with sympathies for the Mustari. It's unfortunate, but the chief's ideals will not reach people.
All right.
That's it? That was such a short conversation. Okay, did free tolerance points. Word of your renown has even reached my ears. They say you're far stronger than you look. If something were to happen to the chief, please help him. I know it's strange to ask this of you, but... Alright. I mean,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'll never say no to free experience. There's a letter and package from Barton.
Have a look.
Oh. Thanks, boss. Appreciate you.
Well then.
Who dat? Maria. Am I ready to cry today? I don't know. I don't know if I want to go and hang out with Maria and cry. She always makes me so sad.
Well met, eh? Wonderful. You there?
Anelda. It's hard to avoid news on the exhibition in the city. Even amidst all the surprises, you were the most unexpected part. Anelda boy distinguishing himself on a quest to alter the course of history. Oh, what bliss. Apologies, I got a little carried away. Allow me to introduce myself. Our goal is to aid downtrodden tribes by improving their lives. After the suffering I've witnessed, your continued success is a great joy. This world is steeped in prejudice, don't you think? If you would like to help it become just a little bit more kinder, then how about supporting my fundraiser? Thank you. I assure you this will help the cause.
May I speak to you for a moment?
If it's not too much trouble, would you lend me your ear? I'd like to explain how we'll use the money. Besides, it's because of you that I want to impress upon you. It's because of who you are that I want to impress upon you how those suffering in poverty earn a living.
Oh, yeah?
He's really passionate, isn't he? I'm a little curious. Yeah. Want to spend some time? Yeah, sure.
You've made me day.
I'm glad to hear that. Let's take a short stroll. Until a few years ago, I was conducting igniter research. I sincerely believed those studies were used to benefit and develop our country. But after witnessing numerous experiments sanctioned by the state, I changed my mind. The impoverished minority tribes are the ones subjected to those experiments. They're paid below the living wage to wield dangerous igniters. When I challenged the other researchers, they told me not to worry about it, even though there were often young children amidst the subjects. It's our burden to bear for creating those things.
Really?
And now you're working to help those who are hurt. I had no illusions that I could atone for my crimes or be forgiven, but it's clear to me what I must do. I've always believed that igniters would make the lives of people easier, and in fact, many have benefited from them. But it's all wrong if the weak are sacrificed for the sake of convenience. From that belief, I began this cause.
We always appreciate
The
your support.
donations I receive are distributed near the recruitment center. I do this to ensure no one has to earn their wages through cruel experiments.
Now then.
Cool. Boom.
Tolerance.
There we go.
Why, that's...
It's not much, but please take this.
Well then.
Okay. Oh, who dat? Brigitte. Give me a second. I'm going to talk to Alonzo, but I need to use the restroom first. I'll be back. I'm back. And I brought the candy. Alright. Okay, serious time. It's time to help Alonzo. Oh, it's you. Yes! Yeah, I passed. Now it's time to talk to Alonzo about the death of his mother and all of the people in his village rejecting him. Well, if anyone's gonna pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time? Of course.
Truly.
Thank you. I did some more digging into the landowner. When I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him that I hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for somebody else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing them and those he associated with, but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. I'm sorry. As if I have any right to be sad. I just wanted to save my home. His taxes were extortion. And he siphoned the village trade profits away for himself. Sorry. Kit Kats. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics, and I underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down my village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him, an even more powerful enemy who's been left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother, my own mother, who paid the price. Alonzo, stop. Die, they said. In all my walking hours and all my dreams, I hear them demanding my death. I only began this to free them, to give them their joy back.
I don't know
You
about
can't.
that.
I would be heartbroken if you died. You'd be sad? Mother wanted me to live. What's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why don't you blame me?
That's...
Because living is the only way to atone for those sins. Live to atone, not by dying. I wonder if there's anything I can do. I don't think there is, but just because you believe in me, I think I can go on just a little longer.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Alonzo. Oh. I haven't the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person, not like how my mother was, and I don't have special powers like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life. Thank you, Matthias. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine for. Do's visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. Ooh. What is he plotting? I'm actually genuinely curious
Time marches
to
on,
see what he's
and
plotting.
the age of a new king draws nearer.
3 more days, right? Or 4 more days? 3 more days. 4?
Well then.
3 more days? Yeah. Whew. You know, honestly, now that I think about it, I can't think of a single weak length in all of the major characters. Yeah. Moray is super interesting. I like Brigida. Barton is getting very interesting. Alonzo is very interesting. I think he might be my favorite character, like non-playable party. Out of all the non-playable party members, he's probably my favorite one. I like Katerina. Maria is just sweet. It's hard not to like her. Norris is really funny. I love Heismay. Heismay is my favorite character. Out of the main party, he's absolutely my favorite. Hulkenberg and Stroll are both great. Oh, that reminds me, I should do Stroll's side mission.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I kept putting it off, but I should do his side mission.
Come to think of it,
This heat is insufferable.
say there. Yeah?
What's up? Hello there.
Give me that. Give me
That
all the Magla. Thank you. Okay.
What excitement. Now what am I to do? Hold to the crown now. Oh there. Until we meet.
Hey,
Fish.
Hold to the crown now.
Okay, let me talk to the other vendors and see if they know anything. Finals Day.
so hey,
Anyone who sells fish? That's really strong. Maybe let's talk to the water salesman.
got a special running
Sales
today.
men, woman and man.
I
Do you
see.
know any shops that carry fish? Fishmonger. Sure, they pop up when the catch is good. The shop to my left usually has some. Oh, we were on the right track. Oh, yes. Always good to have some MP. To your left? Her left, so this way.
Welcome.
Fresh fish. Reminds me, I had business with the fishmonger.
What'll I do? Welcome.
Welcome, one and all. If it swims. Sorry. I was reaching for something. If it swims in the rivers or seas, I've got it here, and it's all fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? Stroll's dad, his parents seem like the kind of people who would. They were very down to earth. Based on everything I've heard about them, they seem like they were really good people. The Count of Halia? How do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son. Really now? I hate to break to you, lad, but you're an Elda and Clamar aren't really known for befriending your kind. What are you playing at? If this is some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide. He saved my skin once when some pain-in-the-ass noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gathered, he was the only in the market to find souvenirs for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things for himself. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of Regolith. Odd that he bought the fish first, huh?
What'll I do? Gone clammy all over in this really, I have.
What now?
Stroll helped me to the merchant near Grand Cathedral. Okay.
What's up?
Yeah? Say,
This one? We meet again, young man. No, not the Mustari guy. Oh, the mausoleum got closed. No going in there anymore. Good thing I finished all those missions.
Hey there.
What is there to be done?
Maybe this guy?
And what
What do you want? You're not one of my clients. I only do business via referrals. Stroll's father went to meet a merchant in front of Reikalith. Could this be him?
So foolish it arouses great pity.
Indeed, I was acquainted with the Count of Halia. Oh, you say you know his son, do you? The Count was a truly honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his was associated with an elder. Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose the words that convinced the merchant I have no ill intent. Marvelous. How interesting. They did indeed smell terrible. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I was worried about how he kept them fresh. Oh, that stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to everyone he met.
Our business is done.
Perhaps I should learn from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. I see. You must forgive my suspicions, but you are truly a friend of his son, are you? I do apologize. You surely understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance has spread, and conmans have tried every trick in the book to take it.
I do appreciate your assistance.
I have indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for his son. Hold on. I have a Reese's in my mouth. Oh, okay. Goddamn. Wouldn't want to choke on peanut butter. God, that would be a sucky way to go. Please give him that message. The rest are details I prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him here when you're able. I found the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance.
All right. Where to?
Where is Stroll? I thought he was somewhere. Wasn't he in front of the... Huh. Stroll.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's in Grand Trad. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's you.
What are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait.
What do you think?
Any lucks on the inheritance matter?
Huh?
Have you? You must take me to him. Well, it's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a baby. Funny how much you've come to resemble both of them. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardianship. Sorry, I dropped something. I'm pleased to finally put it in the right hands.
No.
I don't mean to pry, but have you decided what you'll do with it?
That is...
I thought to use it to rebuild our house, but To hear my father use this fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing, and knowing this, I would put these funds to the needs of my home. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons. Ah, you truly are a stroll lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an alternative. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are in desperate need of coin and would easily part with the estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in that, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse. If it's the negotiations you're concerned about, that's where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you'd heard the name Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. Is there anyone else you might know? Ah, so you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you need to realize these ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize, I'm just caught off guard by how quickly the tides change. I'll gladly accept your offer. Oh, that went well. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. Huh?
No.
Words I'd hear my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. What does it mean? It means that if you believe in your cause enough to see it done, then you will find a way. Something like that, at least. If I can procure new land, all these people could return to some semblance of their lives, of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace before the humans attacked. And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin, and I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depend on our fight. Our hopes lie with you, Captain. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust. Yay! Rank 6, rank 6,
Whatever
rank
burdens
6!
you carry, I'll carry them too.
Let's go! I wonder when I'm gonna get his third tier. I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no small feat.
You're a lifesaver.
All right.
Ooh, nice.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind me asking, did you hear anything else about my father in secret?
Sure.
I'm told he had a strong sense of justice.
Huh.
Yeah, that does sound like him. Were my father in the same position I'm in, I wonder what he would do. Oh, Brigade, huh? I think I'm gonna try and upgrade my eloquence. I've been doing a lot of follower bonds, so let's see.
All right then.
Eloquence. Yeah.
Let's head there right away.
Let's go make a speech. Or a debate, depending on if somebody's there or not. Let's see. Young man. Young man. Oh, thank God, there's nobody there. Whew, okay.
This place.
Yeah, let's do it.
Think.
I hear rumors of monsters called humans running rampant. They are even showing up at sea. The country needs to strengthen its military, draft the youth as soldiers. What are your thoughts around that? What should I say?
No!
To enlist in the army must be a voluntary choice.
Ridiculous.
Keep your head out of the clouds. Put ideas like that out there and the monsters will come knocking when we least expect them. But if we lose our workers, that'd be the end of the city. If he's promising no conscription, then I'm all for it.
Now then.
Let's go! Rank 3, rank 3!
Eloquence. Why, that's...
Let's go! Fuck yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Yes! I'm almost in the top
Time
25.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
2 days. 2 more days.
Well then.
Who dat?
Who can it be?
Oh, Barton. Stroll, how you doing, bud? Feeling alright? I haven't hung out with Maria in a while, so I should go see her. Who's ready to cry? Yes, sir.
Mister.
Oh, you're here. Oh, yeah. This picture makes me kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? I see. So there really is places like that outside Grand Trad. Oh yeah, the waterfall. Wow, what a huge river. And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? No.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them on the inn's wall. If I look at the picture, I can stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your adventure. I have something to tell you. I talked to Miss Fabian, and I wanted to talk to Papa, too. And I wanted to ask you something. I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabian, she said that Papa was always watching over people.
That's why.
So I thought if Papa was watching over me too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there.
Yeah.
Okay. The guards at the entrance let us in at Maria's pleading. I wonder if Papa heard me.
Hold on.
Have you finished? I told him that I'm sorry. I thought
by the
Papa
way-
had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I apologized. Miss Fabienne said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a lot of stuff.
So,
I told her about Papa, how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong that whole time. I'm sure Grace is relieved to hear that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
mister,
I...
Papa's job, do you think you could do it too? Miss Fabian told me his job was to make sure everybody was safe.
Papa.
I loved when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug that always made me feel better.
That's why.
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everybody else is okay too. Oh, Maria. She's so good.
Oh,
But I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it?
In that case.
Why don't you try to make people smile? Sometimes that's enough.
huh?
That's all I have to do.
Okay.
Then I'll do it first. Then I'll do it. First, I'm gonna make sure Miss Fabian is okay.
Oh,
I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabienne wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers, some snacks, maybe a new sign. She always says the sign gets beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that will make her happy? Alright,
Wow.
I'll do just that. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa and Miss Fabienne and me and you. That sounds like a good idea.
Really?
You think so? I want you to be on the sign too because you're my treasure. Stop. Oh my god, this girl is gonna break my heart.
I'm
I
okay.
love her so much. Must protect. Do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget, you also have pretty... It also has to have pretty pictures on it.
If so,
Let's ask Norris. He's pretty good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures?
Yeah.
I want to come with you. Can I talk to Mr. Norris?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay, come back soon. Alright. Back at Brylehaven. Who dat?
I'm...
Alonso. Okay, what do I have? All of them are at 3. Should I go hang out with Brigida? I want to see what's going on with Alonso. Hey, bud. How you doing?
Greetings.
Well, not. What you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen, I'm putting a new plan into motion. Good. Come with me.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlement around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently,
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection. That's when I plan to nab him.
what?
How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well,
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force him down the forest path where there'll be no witnesses. I've spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
and then...
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well.
yeah.
It sounds like you'll need me. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end.
Seriously?
You think that's possible? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with its seeds, my mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized, perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue waiting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So make sure you go out and change the world, Matthias. What are you planning? If I'm right about you, you'll find out soon enough. Oh, Alonzo. Please don't do something reckless and get yourself
You're
killed.
all I have left in this world.
Oh. These characters are killing me, man.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know. I'll be waiting.
Time
I
marches on.
cannot
and
think
the
of a
age
single
the new
character
king
in the
draws
cast right
nearer.
now that I dislike. Well, I mean, I don't like Lewis, but even then, he's an interesting villain, so... Day before the soiree. Let us do what we are able, then wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really be able to find the formula. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of saving the prince. No pressure.
So,
Oi there.
Last day of free time.
How can it be?
Should I hang out with Stroll? I mean, I could. I wonder if he'd come with me. Yeah, sure. Get him to rank 7. Why not? What's up, bud?
Oh, it's you.
What are you up to? Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant finally reached out to Hydron. I'd like to go to the cathedral to negotiate. If you have the time, would you accompany me?
Thanks.
Thanks. Let's make for the capital. I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if you informed me of your inheritance. What are these? The contract, lad. You seemed rather hurried, so I wasted no time. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
This is countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited after losing his fortunes on a gamble.
I see.
There was an owner? Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Oh, yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them, the choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? Stroll doesn't like that. The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details. The land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim.
No.
It matters, actually. Something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I'd be introducing conflict by moving the Hallians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't help me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. A lord hardly deserves the title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that much?
Stroll.
Hope is only one step behind a clear conscience.
You. Apologies.
Apologies, Lord Hydrant, but I can't sign this in good conscience. Do you know what a refusal will do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land in the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibilities of protecting his people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counter-offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries.
Right.
Clever, clever.
Now then.
I know I'm just a country noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it come to light that you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me.
No.
Of course not. I've simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses that you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stand to profit, honestly. Yeah, I'm not saying any of this. Fucking disrespectful dickhead.
Fine.
You're the one who'll live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents who risked their lives to protect their people, they are real nobles.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment? Fuck yeah, Stroll.
What the?
Young master, you use your inheritance to purchase houses for us. Your generosity goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn, perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remembered from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield to his people's hands, durable enough to protect them but light enough to carry. Else, what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry, though. I know you wanted House Halateus to rise again.
But that's...
No, you have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory. It's been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to have served such a family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Young Master Leon, pardon, Lord Stroll.
Thank you.
It is with our utmost gratitude that we accept those accommodations. Allow me to honor the gathering of Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of Halateus and serve our new lord.
Yeah.
Everyone, thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matthias. I couldn't have made it without you. It was your determination that saw us through it, Stroll. You are a genuine friend, aren't you?
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It was much simpler than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it can be. When someone needs help, I'll be there to extend my hand. Your sincerity made me realize that.
yeah.
I would wager my parents were much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they expect of me. Oh,
He. Now. A new power.
oh, yeah.
I've got it, Father.
Our first one. Let's go.
Well,
I should visit my parents. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house. I'm glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangif. I even found a merchant my father knew.
That's
Your father would tell us all the time, if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
Huh?
In Grand Trad, but... Pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? Stroll's success has earned me more support. It didn't go up at all. It just stopped. That was weird. I'm gonna level up Brigida. Those are my other party members. I could go see Brigida. I wonder, do I actually have enough to awaken the samurai?
Right now.
Nope. General. Oh. I need to get Swordmaster to 20 as well. Ooh, okay. Stroll. Let's switch then to Swordmaster.
In the name of justice! You can trust in me.
And then... Archetype tree. Hulkenberg. Commander needs to be 20. And then Heismay. Sniper. Gunner, Seeker. No.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I have enough mag, I might as well. So this is the Seeker.
My
Okay.
power swells forth.
So we need Seeker, Sniper. Sniper needs the Gunner and the Seeker. Okay. And then for Hulkenberg, we need the Commander. And we need Magic Knight, and Wizard. Magic Knight, I have the Magic Knight, and I have the Wizard, yeah. No, I have a Mage. Need the Mage to be rank 20, okay. For Samurai, we need the Swordmaster and the General. Commander.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I always find it kind of funny that when I awaken archetypes, the party members are just doing something else, and out of nowhere they just do that T-pose. They're like,
Yeah.
and they're like, ah, fuck. He's awakening shit again.
A new ability.
Magic Seeker. Interesting. Faker. Oh, I need to max out Alonzo to get this one. Okay. And let's max out Brigida. Okay. Alright. So let's do I think I'm gonna switch actually to... I think Stroll, I'm gonna keep him
You can
on the
trust in me.
Swordmaster. No, I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Leave it to me.
keep everyone how they are. I just wanted to awaken those supplementary ones. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see Brigitte. Oh, and my throat's a little dry. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. And I got some Gatorade to soothe the soul. Alright, let's talk to Mommy.
Ah, just you.
It's you.
But
I believe I made myself clear. You have no reason to come here anymore. But if you really want, if you insist on joining me on the road, then there's somewhere I'd like to go.
you.
Matthias, you'd go to such lengths for me? Then will you come with me? Follow. Yes, ma'am. Woof woof.
The truth is,
The one who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists. The church has discovered their base.
What?
What's the church's part in all this?
so reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and the igniters? They made it so we can get along in the depths of the filth. Oh, that's so much better. God, my throat was so dry after all this fucking talking. Jesus. I'll lose my voice one of these days. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of the extremists. No survivors. And once they get to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg for her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up 3 days and 3 nights, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can. I refuse. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to become king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. explained to her. Do you expect me to believe that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean that your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least. Yeah, listen, Brigida, I hate people who hurt dogs as much as the next guy, but I think you might be going a little overboard with all that. I'm just saying.
As it is.
Fine. If that's how it must be, then I'll spare no expense to see you fall. Thrown past the butchery of a dog.
Hang on.
You would slaughter a village. It's too much blood on your hands.
What are you after?
What do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I tell you what it means to me. Equality means that those who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they took her away. You should say I should just allow it? No, I mean, I'm not saying you should just let them get away with it, but fucking pulling an Anakin Skywalker on them and killing the men, the women, and the children because you hated them. I hated them! Because it's too far. Kill a few people and don't be like fucking Joffrey about it and display their bodies. Just kill them, leave the bodies where they lie, and just be done with it. Simple. I'm not against killing. I'm just against excessive grotesqueries and violence. As long as the killing is quick and, you know, against someone who actually deserves it. And there's no problem with it, in my opinion. I mean, part of the cast's main goal is to kill Louise. So it's not like we're against murdering people. Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this, and we'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. If that doesn't work, then I'll kill them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my runner. Dangers of the night can be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You will come as well, and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Oh, we're going right now? We're going right now. Okay, I thought we were going to save that for the next rank. We're going right now. Okay. Alright, everybody get ready.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
You there. I'm Brigida. I'm the scoundrel selling igniters. Oh, the igniter merchants. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Aren't you one of the church's dealers? They kept on trying to sell us on igniters, but I kept turning them down. The church has been here? Several times? They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So, if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh,
It can't
no.
be.
We don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Miss, do you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Brilliant, Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is not a hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I'd been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Maybe it's about selling more igniters?
In any case,
Anyway, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here to stop me. See? If you get too carried away with unnecessary grotesqueries, you could end up killing somebody who
Glad to
doesn't
have you on
deserve
my
to
side.
die. You
But-
just think this thing's through. But my dog was still taken from me, and I'll chase the ones who did take him to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded.
No, no.
I'm still gonna come see you.
What?
What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from continuing to see me? Fine. If it's you, then I guess it's alright. Oh.
speaking of,
She's got a little tsundere. I love it. You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it was a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you're willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So, come if you wish. Oh, Brigitte. Man, all of these fucking follower bonds are so goddamn good. You know what it feels like? It feels like them cutting it down from like 20 or like 25 to just like 14 and making it 8 instead of 10. It means it doesn't feel like they shaved too much off. It feels like they streamlined and made all of them so focused and so packed with content and character development that it's so good. It's so good. Like, I cannot, for the life of me, name a single follower bond so far that has been like a weak link. The only two I can think of is Moray and Gallica. And even then, I don't hate them. They're just kind of average. And every other one is like genuinely great or incredible.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh, it's party day. Party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. Party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. Right, the soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Luis together. Let him know we showed up. Except Gallica, of course. She stays hidden, so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, Captain and Gallica split up with all speed and head for the Gauntlet Runner. Heismay, Hulkenberg, and I will keep tabs on Lewis and buy time whenever we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the formula from Luis's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Luis's best. Sorry to put this on you, but we believe in you.
Yep.
I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there. All of us. Alright, we move at nightfall. Ooh, the soiree. Oh my god. As if...
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
As if Luis didn't already look like Griffith from Berserk. This is literally the party from Berserk. You remember the party in the Golden Age arc right before Griffith and Gus is falling out? When they're in the banquet hall and Guts and Casca dance and they name Griffith and the Band of the Hawk as like knights of the kingdom's army. Bro. It's like the people in Atlas were like, hey, for Luis's character, let's just take Akechi and Griffith from Berserk and meld them into one character and sprinkle a little bit of Takaya on there.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
Oh boy.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Hmm.
Shh, they're here.
The boys.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
Yeah, also Norris just doesn't really like fancy parties.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You know what's interesting is that I feel like Juna has kind of been pushed off to the side. Like, she hasn't really gotten a lot of development. I feel like I honestly thought that she was going to be more prominent in this chapter because I thought she was going to join the party, but I guess they're going to have her join later. But it honestly feels weird if she and Yufa both joined at the same time, because I know Yufa's going to join during the Virga Island chapter. They already confirmed that she will, so...
Be looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
The Count.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way.
Okay.
Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Okay.
Count Luis will be king.
Oh, these young firebrands.
Count Luis will be the king our land deserves.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
I don't think leaving right away is a good idea.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Oh my god, Clotel, what the fuck do you want?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
Oh my god, Esme. Yes.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him, Esme. Get him. Oh, 23. Right. We're in the top 25. Let's go. Oh, that's why we didn't rank up again. Because we were too close to the canon story rank that we were going to get. Whoopsie boopsie. I'm sorry. I just like doing all the content. I don't know what to tell ya. Oops, I guess I'm just too good at the game.
All right.
We made it so far. Everything's going according to plan. Security is nice and light. We were smart to do this at the night of the soiree. Oh man, there are guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching the door. I don't think they're looking this way though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed. We don't have a choice. We have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Come here. What are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Right, the bridge is locked, and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio's on duty, isn't he? What is he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge.
Oi.
But you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on?
Yeah!
This is our chance.
No way!
The key's not working. Maybe they changed the lock? Oh, they were just talking about extra security.
Oh, good.
This isn't good. What do we do? Fuck.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Shit. Stroll!
Might I have a moment, please?
Don't do anything stupid. Please. Stroll, please. Please be careful.
Stroll, if I recall.
Stroll, please.
I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier.
Stroll. Stop.
Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
Stroll. Stop.
That is true.
Stroll. Bad. Stop.
But why?
Fuck.
To save this country.
Stroll.
Stroll! The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost Hundreds of innocent lives.
It's different considering what we just did in Grand Trad.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
I mean, on some level he's right, but... God damn it.
I am not one to stand idly by as history has wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strome.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
Oh.
He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Oh, shit. God damn it. I knew Glodell was gonna do something. At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another. Oh.
What?
Oh my god, the Skyrunner's moving. Huh? Why is the Skyrunner taking off? Hello? Huh? What's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? Wait a second, you mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening? That wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course?
Oh no.
This is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We're gonna ram into a sphere of water. The whole area is thick with distortion. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. Oh shit. All this commotion's gonna have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Oh, fuck. Oh my god.
Phew.
Close one. Oh. Oh shit.
What was that? Floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Shit. Bro, what the fuck is going on with the runner?
That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Galka! Oh, fuck. Did we just get knocked off the Skyrunner? Oh my god. What's happening? Where are we? Hello? 1, 2, 3, help!
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we standing on the outside of the Charadrius?
No.
If I knew this was a big vessel. I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looked like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out onto the hull. Failure is not an option. I have to think. What can I do?
What do we do?
This isn't good.
Huh?
What? Luis's quarters are all the way on the far end of the runner. But you've got a point. That key ended up being so useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our only choice. You've got a plan, don't you? Some way to get from here to there?
Did you?
Oh my god, we're gonna skate on the outside of the... Let's fucking go. Tony Hawk, I'm gonna make you proud. If we ride together, we die together. Let's fucking go!
Here we go.
Use it and however, if you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you fall.
Gangway! This isn't happening.
Do not forswear thy...
Okay. Here we go.
Sorry.
Look at you.
I see now. Help!
Look at that.
Nice.
All right.
We actually made it. I thought we were gonna die. Do you have to be so reckless?
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. If we don't get inside, we're dead. It's starting to tilt. Hurry! Just in time. If we'd stayed out there, we would have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side.
And yet...
The room is really nice, huh? Maybe it's got some special spells so nothing falls when it's turbulent?
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Okay.
Okay.
Magic book. Some of these are pretty dense. It's like a little research library.
Oh, good.
Nope. You can't get it open. Let's revisit this later. Okay.
Look.
Those are royal flowers. Keeping them in his room. No formula. Definitely noticed something about spells, though. Where the heck is it? Books about magic. With a collection this size, he must be pretty passionate about studying, huh? Guess that's how he managed to craft such a powerful curse. Now's not the time, though. It doesn't seem like the formula's here. Is that the Chiradrias? It's a map marked with different routes.
Check this out.
There's a mark on these islands off the shore. Weird. I've never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island? I wonder why. Oh, that's in the archipelago where Firka Island is. Quite the art collection. Looks like the Chiradrias.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really puts into perspective how impressive it is. They say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis took it. You don't think he hit the formula in one of these paintings? No, this place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. What is it? Did you find something?
Huh?
Is that...
Look! That's the same novel that you have!
It's Moray's book.
But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box.
Oh.
Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Fuck.
What are you doing here?
Shit. Hi, Juna.
I was asked to run an errand.
By who? And what would you be fetching from here?
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Back. Back.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
No. No, ma'am.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right? So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Is Juna not actually on Luis's side?
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Wait, does she...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runtime might have figured for a rat, but even Milord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal!
Clodagh.
And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Shut!
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse.
She knows about the curse?
We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside.
Wait a second. Is she part of the conspiracy? Has she been working with the conspiracy this whole time? Oh my god, she was never on Luis's side in the first place, was she? Oh my goodness. She was never on his side at all.
Who are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She's with the conspiracy.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her.
No fucking way.
I say we go after her.
Agreed.
Your attention!
Everyone.
Uh-oh.
Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all.
Okay.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
Oh, he finally registers.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission?
Very on
The late
brand.
king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
That's very on brand.
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Is he talking about a rat like us, or is maybe someone like an agent of the church in his...
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Maybe Glodell? No, he's too...
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
Fuck.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Shit. Shit!
Hey, Del! Look!
Oh, Fidelio. I get
The
it.
Caradrius is airborne.
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this.
Wait, what if... Oh, wait. If we play this right, then the protagonist and Juna could get away with it, and Luis will think Glodell is the rat. I'm 5 steps ahead.
You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Fuck.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Del
Whoa, Del!
and Bass. Okay. That's a little bit easier to say.
This is no good.
The runner stopped. We're almost out of time. We have to chase them. We have to hurry after Juna and Glodell. Fuck. It's open. The trip's been turbulent, so maybe the lock broke.
Ready? We don't have time.
Can I save? Can I save? Okay, I can't. All right.
Ready? Mm-hmm.
Oh, autosave. Okay, good. I keep forgetting about the autosave. Stop it! Uh-oh.
Was that?
Juna! I think she's on deck.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna ignore her in distress. Come on, let's go to the deck.
No!
Oh, shit.
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
Oh, you know, this is the perfect opportunity for Juna to awaken her archetype.
I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly...
Oh, please give me a boss fight against Claudel.
Time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt.
Please give me a boss fight against Claudel. I've been waiting to put this idiot in his place.
Hector, come.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god. His dog is upgraded.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else!
Ooh, he's getting too arrogant.
And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Fuck.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Oh, we can't.
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats.
Juna, I'm gonna need you to... Come on.
Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Oh.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juani's Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Oh, get him.
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Come on,
Very
Juna.
well, O Loathstar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start.
There you
Henceforth,
go.
Thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Ooh. Okay, Juna. Okay, Juna.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Oh. Oh. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer. Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn.
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Let me at him. Let me at him.
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Though at it really, especially for me.
Hell yeah, Juna.
That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Archetype. Mask Dancer can equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker's mask is currently equipped. To obtain new mask, visit special experiments.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight? He's about to get one.
Whoa.
Let's give it hell.
There she is! Juna, 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 Juna! Let's go! Okay.
Come on, follow me. I think not. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Okay, what do we got? Fire, wind, negate. Increases one ally's attack.
Let's keep cool.
I knew you'd help. The path, I'm all prepared. Maybe that. Let's go. Light.
Okay.
With me now, Hector!
Fast dancer. Maybe not. Let's do this together.
I'm curious to see what this does.
Let's do this.
Going for the weak spot.
Great job, Juna. Now
Oh,
they're weak to something new.
Take this!
interesting. Okay.
Vitus power. Flare.
My star is rising!
Howling wind. Hit their weakness.
Ooh, nice.
I won't hold back.
Now,
Light.
Got him.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all! Die!
Watch me. Burn.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul. Flare.
Hit their weakness.
Don't. This is
That's
just
your
what I
own
need.
Captain. Gale.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Die!
Vitus power. Light.
Hit their weakness.
I
That's your opening,
Now
Captain.
for
Grand maneuver.
king!
Fool. Stubborn, hey?
The power. We'll do this together. Flaring. Flare.
This might kill.
That
Yep.
hurts! Help! Help me!
Ooh. There she is.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Who saved us?
Why? What's happening?
Oh!
No. I'm the future king. I can't.
He got hit by the same magic that took down Grius.
I can't breathe. Why?
Oh!
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Dead. You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh.
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You're not actually gonna believe that, right?
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
Yes, that was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Oh, thankfully Bassett believes us.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
I suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat. My tongue. My lips.
Okay, alright, let's...
You...
Stop.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Fidelio's like, nope. Your temptations will not work on me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
Ooh.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
I think Fidelio's onto us.
So Glodell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Glodell overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Glodell was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock.
Oh.
It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Let's fucking go. We're on the rock.
Hey, good for you, pup.
Thank you, Bass.
And that's how the magic got to Glodell.
Seems like we're more in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Glodell from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Okay.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Glodell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Fidelio's onto us. Bass is he seems like he's not a bad guy, but he also seems kind of dense. Fidelio is too smart.
Glodell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
We're in the top 20. Let's go. Juna.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect.
Okay, so she has to be part of the conspiracy. Excuse me.
What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Did Grius mention that? It's been so long.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was.
So she is part of the conspiracy.
But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his...
His lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind.
Good for you.
No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Yay! Juna!
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly.
Yes!
I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Oh. Oh, we're doing this again? Okay.
Gotta get back on track.
Okay.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella, that's...
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Yeah, Juna's sister.
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Oh.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent, one of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
It's her sister. They have the same last name.
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic.
That's right. You want to see something, Juna?
No, really, it's dashed convenient.
Watch this.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off.
Watch this.
Right. All yours.
Instant transmission. Excuse me.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Teleportation.
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Magic.
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
Okay.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We don't really have a choice, Heismay.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
But I appreciate your concern, boss.
Let's hurry.
She should be at the church. I haven't saved. Wait, can I check my party? Oh, there she is. There she is.
That is...
Which ones would match with... I think actually she would probably do well with...
I see.
Faker.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go!
Nice.
I knew I could do it!
And then let's also do the healer.
I see. I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go! I've learned a new skill!
And... let's do the mage.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Let's go!
Oh.
Nice. Thank
I'll
you.
always aim higher!
Alright. There she is.
Let's go.
Rella's inside. Let's go.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Hi. How you doing?
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
Well, I mean, you guys have the same last name, so...
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
You'd be right.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
Are you sure you want to know?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, it is my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Okay, Hulkenberg.
Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rilla.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. Oh, I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else.
Oh, I love them immediately.
I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh! You didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade.
Well, fuck.
The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
Yeah, I figured. I had a feeling that it wouldn't actually give us a way to solve the curse.
What? Then... I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Okay.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so please, watch over her.
Okay.
I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
Oh, cool.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well, shit.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Yikes.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Louise catching on we're in Grand Trad. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Okay.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Drinking.
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air.
Okay.
Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts, and when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Hell yeah, Norris. You tell him. I believe in you, buddy. Party formation. Yeah, let's go! Reserve party members gain less experience. Whoa. You can change or add party members to your party. Press party reserve gain less. They gain less, but they don't gain 0. This game has XP share. Let's go! Yes. Let's go. One of my biggest complaints about Persona 3 Reload was that there was no XP share, and it didn't make any sense for them to not put it in the game. And thank God they put it in Metaphor. Oh my God, thank you, Lord above. Oh, thank you, God, for XP share.
What now?
There we go. Matthias back. Hulkenberg. Juna. Heismay. Excellent. Damn, it has been a long fucking day.
All right then. Sure.
Good night.
Good night, Galka. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for reading, I suppose. Ooh. Time to share the book with another person.
Oh, good. We're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room.
Thank you, Juno.
Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
Good. I should probably have Juno return any Magla keys we got on the Charadrius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later.
You know, I'm a bit surprised.
Why?
I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am. And you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
No, no problem.
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time.
Oh yeah?
What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
Yeah, sure.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless, just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable.
Really?
This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire.
Really?
Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely. But you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs, no matter what happens.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, it's finally the 14th. Jesus. What now?
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
I'm guessing the archipelago.
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner,
Sorry.
Bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition.
Me.
The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Matthias.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
He died.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the root, son, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Katharina, yay! Katharina.
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running.
Really?
And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, but they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
Ooh, fucking racist. Shut your mouth.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Yay, we're finally moving on to the second trial after 13 episodes. And what are we at now? Like 36 hours?
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne.
Woo.
First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
There they are.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
That's right.
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
It's Juna.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Juna! Yay!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church.
Okay.
Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
You could tell she was having a hard time saying all that.
Before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
Oh my god.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
Oh boy.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Yeah.
What new low?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
Yep.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Thank you, Del.
Looks like our first job's come in.
Mm-hmm.
These men have me running all over.
Sorry, Juna.
We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thank you, Bass.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
Okay.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Okay.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
That's why we have to go to Virga Island and meet the Mustari, because their religion worships dragons. They don't practice sanctism.
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
Fidelio's on to us.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Virga Island in the archipelago.
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
It's on Virga Island. Well, we're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is it's called Dracodios.
All right.
I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try and gather info.
Well met, eh? You are.
Divine Lance? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Clamara.
Then...
Mustari. Tavern. Right, asking a Mustari would probably be a good idea. Just gotta look for somebody wearing a mask. The Mustari, it's like they always keep their faces hidden. I'm sure it has something to do with their religion. Maybe the guy mentioned it, but I don't remember what he said. Ishkiel.
Hey, listen. Excuse me.
Rasant.
Huh?
Divine Lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask. Someone outside was rambling about that just a bit ago, though. Had a big mask on. Must have been Mustari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. I think he said he took a boat to an island. He's probably heading toward the coast by Merchant's Bazaar.
Okay, so...
That's right, yeah, the Mustari candidate.
Let's go.
The guy with the chess piece mask. I know that's not what it is, but it looks like he's wearing a big, like, chess piece.
Oh.
Quite a scene you made at the exhibition. You satisfied with... Oh, look who didn't make it into the top 20. Allowing a Sanctress to be executed.
What?
You mean you've forgotten me? I'm Goddard, champion of the Roag. Not anymore. I couldn't participate, but I'm a candidate prepared to do whatever it takes. Damn it, if only I'd participated. Right now I'd be... Well... Sucks to suck.
Wonderful.
Where is he? Stop. There he is.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed a line.
Hmm? Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
There you go.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Draco Dios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then?
There you go.
It is a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni.
Edeni.
Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Norris, what did you do?
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Norris, what did you do? Oh my god, what did he do?
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Uh-oh. Are they gonna come with us? Oh my goodness.
What the?
My man retrofitted the Gauntlet Runner into a goddamn ship. Let's fucking go.
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Let's fucking go.
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
True.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you
boys.
two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Ah, crap.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
Yeah.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Okay.
Well met, eh?
All right, well, I guess we're gonna get ready and then sail, but we will do that next time. So, thank you for watching. I do appreciate you for doing so. I love you, I miss you, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.